At first glance, it looks like a house divided. Two different Catholic schools with their own uniforms and their own goals, all on one field. But they stand as one, as human beings.
It's awesome to have both the new Cath community, the Cub Cath community come together, these schools, these programs, these football programs.
Programs with deep ties to the Eviston family. Cub Cath coach Eddie Eviston played at New Cath back in the day, as did his big brother Brian, 1 year older and a multi-sport athlete for the Breads in the 1990s. All before the younger Eviston took the helm of the Colonels 3 years ago.
How am I where I am today? How am I, everything I'm blessed with, how? That's how. I was blessed with a brother that made me fight, made me better, someone I could look up to. He raised the bar high each and every time. There's nothing that you can't get through.
This past November, a muscle twitch in Brian's arm, along with slurred speech, turned out to be the early signs of ALS, known also as Lou Gehrig's disease, named after the Hall of Famer for the New York Yankees. There is, right now, no cure.
He's very brave. He's very brave, and he's very selfless. He's still giving of himself to others, even though he's afflicted with this. And, you know, we're fighting. You can choose to throw in the towel and not live anymore, but he's living.
Hey, fellas, I'd like to thank you for welcoming me into your locker room.
Living and teaching. Just 9 months since his diagnosis, Eviston wrote a speech into the computer that helps him talk on the scooter that helps him get around, drawing parallels between football and the adversity he now faces as a married father of 4, 2 months shy of his 40th birthday.
I have had to make a choice. Although it's not a game of life and death, football presents you with the same choice. When you get knocked down, throw an intersection. How are you going to respond? And I can promise you that as long as there is air in my lungs, I will continue to fight.
I've yet to hear him complain once, and you know, he's, when everybody's kind of saddened by it and a little shocked by it, it's kind of funny how everybody kind of looks towards him.
The two schools scrimmaged, but one team in green shirts stayed on the sidelines, selling Team Believe t-shirts and rally towels, with just shy of $11,000 going back to the family.
You know, Brian Eviston's near and dear to both schools' hearts, and we want to do everything that we can to help support him and his family during this difficult time.
Eviston has found inspiration of his own along the way. A few months ago, meeting Steve Gleason, a former NFL player who knows, as does Brian, the struggles of the disease.
You know, we said we will fight. You know, there's a lot of truth to that between me and him. We fought all the time, so I know what kind of fight he has in him, and so you know, and he's going to fight this, and we know it.
He has to fight to live every day, to get out of bed, to get dressed, to speak, to eat, to give kisses and hugs, but he does it every day. He doesn't have to, but he does.
A choice conveyed to an otherwise silent locker room that erupted in applause. Before their guest speaker led them onto the field to start the season.